did his first few events, got quicker and quicker, until I think on his 4th or 5th event, he got a little bit too quick, rolled the car 4 times, and it ended up in an absolute ball. We thought that was going to be the end of it, but no. Just 1 month later, he reappeared with the help of a big hammer, a JCB, and a large number of bears from Coltness Car Club. Jordan's car of many colours hit the stages. It may not have been as straight as it was, it may not have been the same colour, but it got there. And for that, we want to present Jordan Black with this year's Safety Devices Rollover Award.
Jordan can't be with us today, he's fixing his car. We had quite a long list of people who qualified for this, and somebody else, I don't, do you remember Norway in the European Song Contest? Nil point. Well, we've got a nil pointer here today, so I'd like him to come up and pick up the trophy to give to Jordan. You want to see this guy? Graham Shoneville. Give Graham a big hand.
Okay, our 3rd place Autumn Cup. Again, it's someone that's not here, but it's worth just mentioning what a terrific achievement he had over the last 4 events of the year. The son of a former Scottish champion, it's always a lot to live up to before you've even hit the stages. But Jamie Watson certainly didn't disappoint. Again, he set some fantastic times, and when he comes back in 2010, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. So although he's not here, again, put your hands together and congratulate Jamie Watson. Second Autumn Cup, and someone we'll hear much more from later, Colin R. Smith. First Autumn Cup, taking the Mintex Quake, and, for the stats geeks among you, being the first person ever to defend a trophy in the 205 Challenge, Gary Pearson.
Sorry, while they're doing that, sorry, a big clap for Gary. Sorry to keep coming. You know our champion's superbly organised, but that's down to the events, it's nothing to do with us. Just to say that I was talking about John McClory earlier on Brick&Steel. Well, John comes up with a lot of ideas, and he took me out to lunch one day and started asking me questions about artwork. I didn't know what on earth he was. Anyway, we produced artwork, but what it turned out was, you remember the blankety-blank checkbook and pens? Well, this is the Brick&Steel checkbook and pens. But John's only arrived with the pens, no checkbooks, sorry. So we have all the prize winners today. We'll collect a pen, which has got our new logoing, etc. on it. Thank you very much, and sorry for the delay of that.
Very well, thanks very much, David. Next up, again, someone we're going to be hearing a lot more of throughout the evening, and also in the SRC ceremony. But up for now to collect the first Border Championship driver, taking the Pearson's Building Supplies Quake, it's John McCrone. Second overall co-driver and first 1900 co-driver. Someone that only started navigating this year, but he's done a terrific job. He's guided Ewan to the win in the 1.9 class. Please welcome Jake Dickey. And Jake also takes the RSAC Motorsport Silver for his efforts. Here in the Brick&Steel 205 Ecosse Challenge, we like to think of ourselves as being a fairly broad church as far as competitors go. And the next prize winner is a man who will be going to his first ever rally championship dinner at which he will legally be able to drink. Only 14 months ago, he hadn't even got a road licence, but in that time he has learned an awful lot about rallying. So taking third junior class driver and third 1.6 driver, once again welcome to the floor, Gary Pearson. Yep. Well, Gary, congratulations. You also pick up a couple of cheques there and a lovely pen. You've been rallying for just over a season. What do you feel you've learned in that time?
Learned a lot. I learned a lot about the car as well. It's been a good year, but I need to kind of build on it for next year. A bit behind this year, but I want to thank the sponsors as well this year. Pearson's Dan's the main sponsor. That's pretty much it.
Well, you had an explosive end to the year, Gary. You won the last two challenge rounds. You were absolutely flying. What are your plans for 2010?
Got to try and win the championship in 2010. See how it goes, basically. We need to come straight out of the box quickly this year, though. Not fall behind John as well.
Gary Pearson, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you out on the stages in 2010. Our next award winners have a pretty international flavour to them. This time last week, they were in a very, very muddy Honda Civic, finishing a very, very wet rally, 13th overall, second Intercontinental Rally Challenge two-wheel drive, second Honda, and second in their class. That's a terrific achievement, but we're here to honour their 205 efforts this year. So picking up a huge number of things, and I'll have to take a deep breath here. Craig Chapman and Colin R. Smith. Colin takes second 1.6 class driver, picking up a cheque for £200. Second junior class driver, picking up more money. And third overall co-driver for Craig.
Great. You should be professionals, isn't it? You watch Eurosport, you'll see them on there. Autographs later.
Well, that's a terrific achievement, guys. Last week, I know we're here today to talk about your 205 achievements, but it's impossible to speak about your season without talking about last weekend. So, Colin, if you can, just in a few sentences, tell me how last weekend was.
Last weekend was brilliant. As Gary said, thanks to the sponsors for helping us, thanks to David, the 205s, yourself for getting us there, and last weekend was brilliant.
It was a very, very challenging weekend, Craig. What do you feel you learned?
Oh, a huge amount. The car, the stages, notes, how to raise money for a start, that was a big thing. But no, a huge amount we learned, and take that forward next year. So thanks to everyone. Cheers.
And Colin, just one quick last question. As I said to Gary, you had a fantastic year this year. How are you going to build on that for 2010?
Same again. Go out there and be the top again, hopefully. Don't want to be big-headed or anything, but trying my best.
Okay, Colin Smith and Craig Chapman, congratulations. Second 1.9 class driver, he's not here, but again, we'll honour his achievements. The man by the nickname of Johnny Smash certainly learnt to screw the nut this year. And when his 1.9 was on song, he was absolutely flying. He kept you and Duncan on his toes all year, and hopefully we'll see a lot more of him in the years to come. So, please put your hands together for Jonathan Smith. At this point also I'd like to welcome John McClory, our title sponsor, up on stage to present the next set of awards. So please thank George for his efforts.